Hi Suzanne.
Hi Sarah, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Good.
Thanks for having me here today in your home in Old Town.
You're welcome.
Now, Suzanne Ryan, you are a milliner, born and bred in North County Dublin in a small village called Old Town. And you are a celebrity milliner who has worked with milliners from all around the world, including milliners to the royal family. Now, I want to start things off today by asking you how you became a milliner and has it lived up to everything you had hoped it would be?
Millinery has become my life. As you can see, you just come in on me today and I'm still working in the workshop. It's given me more joy than I thought it would, and it's true what you say, when you find something you love doing, you don't feel like you're working. So I work crazy hours, but I love what I do. And how I became a milliner, I had a beauty salon, I sold it. I came home and worked on my dad's family farm. That didn't work out too well, too many bosses. And then my friend was emigrating and she said, would you like to do something to do with hats again? And I went, Fiona, I need to pay a mortgage and I need to do this, that and the other. So an opportunity came up in the Irish Times for Designer of the Future. This is about 6 or 7 years ago, and I applied for it and I only told my friend and I didn't think any more about it. And I got down to the final 5 in Europe for Designer of the Future, and that was basically the kick I needed to say, maybe I can do this. And my pieces were a little bit different. So I trained then with a couple of really well-known Irish milliners like Laura Kinsella and Lena Steen, and then international milliners like Carol Marr from Australia. I went to the UK to train with Jane Taylor, which is Kate Middleton's milliner. And that really got me into the UK then, and to a higher level than I thought I could possibly be. So I'm very happy with my job. Yeah.
Okay, so you are a regular race goer and you appear regularly on newspapers and different online sites with people snapping you because of your amazing headpieces that you wear. Recently you featured on evoke.ie with a picture from Cheltenham.
Yeah.
So what famous people have you worked with in the past?
Celebrities in Ireland. I love the girls here in Ireland. Like they love a little bit of something different, and that's me all over. So Rosanna Davison will probably be one of my most favourite and famous. That has she's wore a lot of my hats, so that's why I say that. Then we have Amanda Byram, the Garrahy girls. They've been wonderful and very supportive of me as well, and they're a little bit quirky, which I love. So they've all wore Doran and Ailva and Avine, and their mum Claire, and lots. And then in the UK I've had Michelle Moan, which was the founder of the Wonder Bra, and that was a big step up as well. So she wore to Royal Ascot on numerous, so many, and every time somebody wears one that is a celebrity, I really appreciate it because it's free advertising for me, and it's very exciting when you see it on someone so beautiful as Miss World, or someone very successful. Yeah.
Okay, so Emer Cassidy would be a name that you love, and you have grown friends with her.
Yeah.
So she was the winner of the 2018 Bollinger Best Dressed Lady at the Punchestown Festival, wearing your hat. So how did you feel when she was announced as the winner?
Oh, Emer's just such a lovely person, and you get a great energy from her. I didn't know her before Punchestown. We had one of our sales here, and Emer came to have a look at the hats. She was obsessed with my hats, and she had never wore a hat or been to a ladies' day before. So she's a beautiful looking girl, and to wear one of my hats, I was delighted to have her wearing it. So each of us was more excited, I think, about just getting to ladies' day, and for her first time experiencing it, it was wonderful. So I had rang her earlier that day of the Punchestown festival, and I said to her, "Are you okay? She went on her own," and I said, "There's loads of girls there, so just like go over and say hello to them." So she rang me, she said, "I love this, oh my God, the style and everything." So within an hour or so I had another call to say, "Suzanne, I'm in the final 10. So of course I was excited for her, more excited for her, I think, because she hadn't experienced this before, and because she went on her own, and not everyone would have the courage to do that. So it just goes to show you can go on your own and enjoy these events just as much. And she won that day, and I got great publicity from it. Emer was an absolute fantastic ambassador for me. I didn't know her from before, and now I've become really good friends with her. She's a lovely girl. Punchestown Festival that week, I had another runner up in the final on the Friday as well. So that was wonderful. Very exciting, yeah.
And Emer Cassidy, was that your biggest success that you've had, or have you won other things?
I've had a few Lady Day winners, but I think Punchestown was one of the big festivals that everybody watches. And I think because Emer pulled it off so well, and she talked about and gave me credit for my work, and And again, I think was the whole idea of she didn't spend a fortune on her outfit, and she pulled it together. She got the hat at my sale for €40. I was delighted to have her wear it. She was delighted to get for €40, and her outfit she got in Boston, and her shoes were pennies, and it was the whole idea of not having to spend a fortune and literally and winning Ladies' Day, which was what it should be all about. It shouldn't be about spending hundreds and being upset if you win or you don't win. And Emer was all of that. She was just wonderful, yeah.
How important is the racing industry to your business, and how much do you rely on it?
Racing for me, between Ireland, the UK and Australia, it's huge. Very thankful to have it and to have the Ladies' Days. I know some people may not get the whole Ladies' Day part of it, but for me as an Irish designer, and I think most Irish designers will agree, it's a great place to showcase. Whereas we couldn't, well, I certainly couldn't make some of the big crazy fun hats that I make and show them anywhere else but at Irish Racing or the UK or in Australia. So it's like you have Fairy House now. We're going to have great fun at that. We're going to Punchestown, Galway races, Royal Ascot. And the bigger the hat, the better the hat, the crazier the hat. So I'm in my element making them for that. So yeah, it's a huge part of my industry, and a lot to be thankful for it, yeah.
Okay, so of course we have the BoyleSports Grand National Day approaching fast, and a huge part of the whole festival, of course, is Ladies' Day. And with the Easter Festival coming up, Una Healy will be choosing the most stylish lady on Easter Monday. So last year's theme was modern vintage, and this year's theme is country chic. So of course, what advice would you give the lovely ladies heading to Fairy House, and if you could even narrow it down to your top 3 to 5 tips?
Okay. Una Healy, love Una Healy. She's going to be a great judge, I think, for Ladies' Day. She's an Irish designer herself. She designs her own shoe range, so I think she's going to have the eye on the ball here. My look on country chic for Fairy House Grand National Day is, I think we're going to have to go with something like our fedoras. We're going to have to go with our luxury materials like velvets. A lot of people are going to see wearing maybe check. You're going to see them wearing tartans. You're going to see them wearing like fur materials. So I think we're not going to have the big spray of a hat, because I think that's more summer. We're going to have them maybe like some of the red piece that I have here in the back, like the teardrop piece. They're beautiful. So I think keep it quite simple. Don't go over the top. We're going to have, it's country chic, so you wouldn't be wearing a big fancy hat if you're in the country. So kind of try and keep that in mind. You need to be comfortable. I cannot stress this enough. We are hours on our feet, girls. So it's like we've got a glass in our hand, we're on our heels, we're walking around all day. So it's like you have to be comfortable. So don't be fooled by the big high heels. They look good leaving the house. They don't look so good 2 hours later walking into Fairy House, nearly half a mile in the drive. So be comfortable. What else can I say? Just go and enjoy yourself. There's, too many people get caught up in the whole Ladies' Day part of it. Fairy House do it very well. They'll have a little marquee. You can go in there. BoyleSports will have a little stand inside. Literally the girls are looked after so well in Fairy House. So if it is raining, that's okay. Bring your umbrella. But you will have somewhere to get in undercover. Fix your makeup. Go get your picture taken. Meet Una Healy. Even for that alone, Una from the Saturdays. Come on, who doesn't love Una? So yeah, just get dolled up. Give it a go. It's for everybody. Anybody can win this. I always say that. People always think, oh, it's the same people that go. It's the same people that go all the time, and that we see is because everyone is afraid to dress up and they think they're not going to be able to do it. Everyone is able to do it. You can buy an outfit in pennies and get yourself a little hat. Rent a hat if you have to, for between 40, 50, 60 euro, or come to one of my sales and buy a hat. But there is something for everybody. And a coat, if it is raining, just keep an eye on the weather as well, because Fairy House can be roasting or it can be very, very cold. So they're just little things to keep an eye on.
So comfort is the main
comfort
thing.
is huge, yeah.
Okay, so how would you think you can attract more ladies or even race goers into our sport of horse racing?
Okay, I just don't, I feel at the moment Ladies' Day and horse racing is quite separate. For me, I'm lucky, I guess, I get to enjoy both. I know more about one than the other. You'll leave it up to you which one you think I know more about. And all I can say is it's for everybody. Whether you're going with your granddad, or you're going with your granny, or you're going with your brother or your sister, or your group of best friends, or going on your own. I don't think anyone would feel left out. If you want to have a drink, you can have a drink. If you want to have food, you can go have food. You can spend as much as you want, you can spend as little as you want. Once you have your ticket to get into any race meeting here in Ireland, I think everyone's made really feel welcome. And for Ladies' Day, as I said, don't be afraid to go on your own, because there's loads of girls go on their own. They just love the fashion. I know I love to people watch, and I'd literally sit there with a coffee or a glass of champagne or whatever it takes and enjoy it. So I think there's something for everybody. So don't be just thinking it's about the horses. It's a massive part of it. But if you don't know anything about the horse, you can still go and put your little bet on or not and enjoy the whole atmosphere of racing in Ireland.
Yeah, it's a crucial part. I think that it's not just the horses.
It is huge, yeah. Because a lot of my friends would say to me, oh, I'm not into horses, but I'm kind of going, it's so much more.
Yeah.
It's so much. Even for families and that going, there's always a family day at a lot of these racing festivals. And I think the kids enjoy the whole experience of it as well. And it's outdoors, so I don't think you can go wrong. It's for everybody, yeah.
So if you had to invite to dinner one jockey, one trainer or owner even, and one celebrity, who would it be?
Oh, okay. I have to pick Ruby Walsh. I love Ruby. I've always followed Ruby. I think Ruby was my first jockey I ever put a bet on, and he won. So I've a little bit of a love for Rich Ritchie. So let's bring him as well.
Yeah.
Every year I go to Cheltenham, I would wear on the first day and the Tuesday Rich Ritchie's colour. So that's always a little bit of fun. So it's pink and it's green. I don't have it here. It's actually here. So we always have these colours for Rich Ritchie. And my third one, let's mix it up a bit. Let's bring Oprah. Let's get a little bit of soul into the conversation. I think that'd be quite a mix between Ruby, Rich Ritchie and Oprah, yeah.
Great treat for your dinner.
Yeah.
Okay, so just to end things off, we've got Punchestown, we've got Fairyhouse, Aintree, Royal Ascot, Goodwood, Killarney, Cheltenham, just to mention a few.
Yeah.
And I hope you keep making your masterpieces.
Thanks,
keep up the good work, and the best of luck with your ever-expanding business.
Thank you very much. Thank you.